All right, guys, Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. This is officially take number like 12 because I'm having such strange technical difficulties. Anyway, we're going to do a beer review. Fingers crossed. Today we're going to take a look at the Upstate Double IPA. Oh man, it's a double IPA. It's a 7.7% alcohol by volume with an IBU of 30. It's got Azaka, Centennial, and Galaxy, and Pecco hops. I've had one or two. They've been absolutely exquisite. I've tried to do a couple of Upstate beers on the channel before. I've had some problems with freezing and explosions and all that good stuff. That was part of one of my other videos way back when. I think the Collective Arts Black IPA came because my Upstate beer was frozen. Nonetheless, from Untapped, says this is a soft and smooth with minimal bitterness, fruity flavors with pineapple, berry, and tropical fruit aromas. It's been very well reviewed on Untapped, very well reviewed on Beer Advocate, stuff like that. So I've been extremely impressed with this 4-pack, and I was super excited. This was one of my Premier Gourmet pickups. It was in the freezer in the back. If you guys are in Buffalo around Niagara Falls and Maple, go take a look for it. You know what I mean? So let's see what this thing looks like. I'll slow my roll on this pour. I was talking and not looking what I was doing. You know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah, so you see this really nice, it's a little on the hazy side. It's not completely filtered. It's got some haze to it, and it looks like it's got like that, a slightly unfiltered look to it. You know, hazy, slightly unfiltered. Very well carbonated. You can tell from my awful pour that it's got a pretty decent head to it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you get pineapples up front, grapefruits. You get little bits of orange. You get a little bit of, those tropical flavors. A little bit on the hoppy side of the aromas. I know with 4 different, hops, it's, they're bound to be there in the aroma. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it was good. Get my nose a little bit deeper in there. Yeah, you can kind of smell, I'm going to be expecting some winey sort of flavors from these aromas. Do you know what I mean? Nonetheless, looks the part, smells the part. I have been reading that people call this, instead of a double IPA, they've been calling it a strong New England IPA. Another one of my pet peeves. I don't know why we have to use the term New England IPA to describe every single new IPA that comes out. It's just stupid. It's a double IPA. It is what it is. It does not look like a New England to me, so I'm not going to call it one. So I want to see what this thing tastes like, huh? Yeah. You get that. I think for me, I get this really upfront sort of winey, orangey sort of presence, a little on the spicy note, like a peppery note. Do you know what I mean? And that goes right into, some grapefruit. You know what I mean? Little bits of grapefruit, like a watered down grapefruit. Nothing really overwhelming, which is okay. I get ever so suggestive hints of like a wet danky sort of presence in the flavor, which is kind of cool. On a side note, with this, this is a 7.7%, but I think these 30 IBUs really do this beer a world of good. There's nothing really bitter about it. There's nothing really strong and overwhelming about it. Some of the notes are slightly on the that had the volume turned down a little bit on them, and that's not a bad thing. It's really easy to drink. I feel like there's a little bit of like a, I don't know, like a mango-y, citrusy. It's not a huge presence, but it is there on the back end. It's a medium-bodied beer. That alcohol presence is very well concealed for it being a double IPA. Medium-bodied, not so much on the aftertaste. For me, I'm not picking up much of a malt sort of note to it. I have other people describing like a late sweetness to it. I don't know if I'm getting that or if I'm confusing it with that sort of tropical fruitiness to it. Do you know what I mean? It could be the maltiness to it, but overall, it's a really sweet, as in a good beer. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. This is not my first or even second Upstate, and I've been super impressed with what they've been doing out of, I think it's Elmira? Yeah, Elmira, New York. So, if you guys are going to see people in Rochester or even Syracuse, and you feel like making a trip maybe around the Elmira area, say take a little day trip, take a little detour, go see these guys. I think that might be a summer adventure for myself. That would be really cool. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the look at the Upstate Double IPA. It's good. This is not going to be a hard beer to finish. I think I have one more after this, and it'll be gone. I will definitely be looking for another 4-pack, whether it's this or another name from Upstate, but I think I'll be pretty happy with that. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little look into this beer. Leave me a comment or a thumbs up or subscribe if you guys want to see some more beers that are coming through. I got a bunch more in the refrigerator. They're just waiting to get onto film. So I will keep making videos if you guys want to keep seeing them. And until next time, guys, hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.